Good morning. The Old Fisherman back with you again at Lake Monticello. Hey, we just caught 4 old perch. And I'm gonna see if I can catch some more of them. We're gonna try anyhow. Lake Monticello, trying to get back on these perch again. See if we can catch a couple. There's a few around because I caught 4. But I can't seem to stay on them. There's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. Lake Monticello. Catching white perch again. You gotta love it. The Old Fisherman back at it again. Nice Monticello white perch. A nice Monticello white perch. It's on a Friday morning. The water's up. Come up this night. It was low yesterday and windy. We couldn't fish hardly yesterday. So we back out here. At least the wind's not blowing. We got a pretty day. And we're gonna try to catch some more of these Monticello white perch. It's been a while since I've caught anything. I need a good catch, people. It's been a rough time, but hey, we're not going to give up. We're going to keep trying. And they seem like they're down there. Maybe we back on some Monticello white perch. Finally, hopefully. That's a pretty good fish right there. That's a nice Monticello white perch. Got him on a new penny. I put a new penny on a while ago. Hey, you might want a new penny. New penny hadn't been in the game in a while, so we put old new penny gup shrimp on. We got a new penny gup shrimp, and you got the lovey jig, and then my spoon at the bottom. And that's what we fishing with this morning, trying to catch some Monticello white perch, hopefully, in about 37 foot of water. And we're gonna try to catch them jokers this morning. Hopefully we can get on something, get something going, hopefully. Get them stirred up. I see a few down there, so hey, we might catch a few, hopefully, today in Lake Monticello. I tell you, anything would be nice. Seems like you catch a few and they quit. I don't know what it is. It seems like they're hitting and leaving. They just won't stick with you. I'm almost tempted to put some worms on and see if they'll bite doggone earthworms down there, because I know they're down there. They might bite earthworms. They go through a period of time, they'd rather have earthworms than they would a artificial bait. And hey, it's a good chance we can throw worms out there and catch them. That's one. I just hate to fish with worms. I just like to fish. Doggone a couple jigs at a time and try to catch more than one. That's the way I like to do it. And there he is, a nice Monticello white perch again. You got to love it. Pull my doggone little skirt down. It's a beautiful day though. It's been bad weather for a couple of days now. The front's kind of moved on through the fish. Maybe they'll start biting again. And we got them under us. We got them under us on Lake Monticello. Hopefully we can catch some perch today. You people that's dog owners, I had to take my dog to the vet for an annual checkup yesterday. I tell you, kind of like a doctor, they won't give you the medicine unless you take them for a checkup. So, hey, they got you. If you love your pets like I love mine, you're going to take them and do what you're supposed to do. And there's another Monticello white perch. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's expensive to have puppies. My goodness. Look at that. We catching them, finally getting on some of these white perch. Hey, you got to love it. The Old Fisherman back at it again. He's had since he come back off vacation, I got on perch one time, caught a few catfish, but hey, looks like we might be on something this morning. Looks like it, let's hope so. I tell you what, we need it bad. We need it bad. But anyhow, I took my dog to vet, my wife did, and to get the peels and all, but I got 2 schnauzers, and I love them dogs. I'm gonna tell you right now, one of them, it's funny how a dog will take up to different people, but I got a female dog that just loves me to death, and my wife, we got a male schnauzer, and that dog just loves her to death. But that's the way it is. So each one of us got our personal dog around the house, and there's another nice Monticello white perch. Looks like they're gonna bite a little bit today. Hey, it looks like we're gonna catch a few. But anyhow, took her to the vet for an annual. And of course, dog's doing good. And I love them like kids. They're smart dogs. I don't know if any of y'all ever had schnauzer dogs, but they don't shed. And they're just wonderful little pets. and they love you to death. I mean, they bark a lot though. Now, that's the only bad thing about them, man. Somebody rings my doorbell, they go crazy. And that's the only bad thing about them is they bark a lot. But otherwise than that, they're just a perfect pet. And they're easy to train. But I had a buddy of mine tell me one day, he's an older fella, older than me, so he's getting on up there, that he would not have a dog in his house. Kind of put me down because I had dogs in my house. Oh my, there's another Monticello perch. They bite a little bit this morning, people. But I told him, I said, look, I said the same thing one time in my life. I said, you know, I'm never gonna have no dog in my house. And I really did. I thought, hey, I wasn't raised to have dogs in the house, but now, these little schnauzers don't shed, and they just loving little puppies. And once you get them, you get attached to them like they like children. And them jokers, we get ready to go to the beach camping, they get excited. They know they going off and love to go on a car ride, a golf cart ride. They love it. But he said that we're gonna have a dog in my house, and you know, me and I'd saying the same thing. And I said, I'll tell you one thing, old buddy. And I didn't want to be ugly, because I took it kind of offensive, because I was talking about I had a dog, and he was making it a point that he wouldn't have one in his house. And I'm sure everybody's got their preference, and I used to be the same way. But, hey, you get married, your wife wants a dog, I promise you, you're going to get a dog. Whatever mama wants is what you're going to have. That was another good decision. It's kind of like my wife's haircut. I didn't like. That was a good decision on her part. And I now love it. But hey, that dog in the house is another good decision. If you get older and your kids is gone, it's nice to have little puppies. They're a little aggravating. You got to take them out and do all the work for them. But hey, I love them. I don't mind telling you, I love them. And these perches seem to be biting again. Got to love that too. But he said he'd never have a dog in the house, and I said, look, if your wife wanted a dog in the house, you'd have a dog in the house. All these guys want to they want to act big at the breakfast table, talking about what they're going to do and what they ain't going to do. But I'll tell you right now, you get married to a woman, and you're going to try to please that woman, and she wants a puppy, I promise you, you're going to get a puppy. If you love your wife, you're going to do what she wants. You want to try to do what she wants, and that's the way it is. So you can act big and be macho man, or whatever, but hey, if mama wants it, you'll get it, and then you'll learn to find out. And a lot of times, you know, what you think you don't want, you really don't know you don't want it. You ain't tried it. So don't be set in your ways and cut everything out, and don't listen to any kind of new opportunities, because a lot of times it might work for you. But what I'm trying to say is, don't shut yourself out, and don't be able to adapt to change. It's kind of like a flip phone. I said one time, I ain't no way I want no doggone iPhone. Well, if I didn't have an iPhone, I wouldn't be making these videos now. So it's a prime example. You got to adapt to change. These older people don't want to adapt to change. They didn't give up, don't want to learn nothing new, and give up on life and sitting around looking at TV. That's the wrong thing to do. Getting ready to check out when you do that. So, you know, telling all you older people, and I'm getting on up there so I can talk to you, hey, change. Don't quit learning. Always keep learning. And you'll stay younger at heart, younger, and you'll feel better, and you'll have a reason to keep on going. And kind of like them little puppies, they're a reason I come home. Of course, my wife, my biggest reason, but hey, you come home and them little puppies greet you at the door like they love you to death. That's a good feeling, people. That's a good feeling. So hey, all I'm saying is, don't give up on life when you get older and get where you don't want to do nothing. Have nothing, because it's too much aggravation. You get to that point, you're checking out. So for you older people that want to sit around and look at TV and don't want to do a thing, and I'm telling you, you need to get active. You need to get active, and if you don't get active, it ain't gonna be good for you. You never know how many more days we got left, and you better enjoy each and every one of them to the fullest. Do what the old fisherman's telling you to do. Hey, it'd be easy for me not to do these videos, but I kind of feel like something's telling me to do these videos, and that's why I'm doing it. And because I got people who don't want me to do it, but hey, that's why I'm doing it. it gives me a reason to get up in the morning and have something on my mind to do. When you get laxed and don't have nothing to do, it's not a good thing. And I'm telling you, just like them puppies, open your mind up and look for more opportunities. Don't give up. Hey, you don't never know what's next in your life. There ain't no need to give up because you're getting a little older, because you're retired. Hey, you might stumble onto something you'd rather do than what you thought you wanted to do in the first place when you was younger. So don't give up and keep on putting your nose to the wind and enjoy life and try new things. It's kind of like fishing. You come out here and get your set ways. You're going to fish a certain way, and every time you come, you go to the same spot, fish the same way. Hey, as long as that works, that's fine. But guess what? When it quits working, you got to change. Hey, when something quits working for you, you got to make a change to make it better. So that's the old fisherman preaching that today. And hey, and I do love my little schnauzer dog. And anybody out there thinking about getting a dog, if you got the time, and if you're gonna block them up, pin them up, and don't pay no attention to them, and they got to wait all day, every day for you to come home, and you spend an hour or so with them, that's it, then it might not be the thing for you. You got to be able to take care of your puppies when you get them. So a lot of people get them and really ain't got the time to take care of them, and they don't even realize it until they got them, and then the dog has a miserable life. But if you love that dog, then nothing like it. So, pets are nice to have if you got time for them. But old fisherman gets to talking, I lose my focus, and where I was at, I get the fish quit biting. That's what happened. The fish quit biting. I caught a couple. I noticed some there. It's funny, you get them all active and they get excited, and next thing you know, they kind of taper off. It's kind of like when you come home, your dog's excited to see you. You pet him a little bit, and then they all settle back down. Well, these fish the same way. When you first get there, you're throwing it out. They all excited, and every one of them thinks it's fresh food coming out there. And boom, 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 you catch them, and then you let them get laxed a little bit and get used to you, and then they quit. And that's the way it works. But hey, I know it's some fish out there. If we can just get stirred up again. Hey, maybe we need to tap the boat. You know, that's what I'm famous for, tapping the boat. Let's try it. See if that'll stir them up. Can't hurt. It can't hurt. Not this deeper water. Can't hurt. Any kind of beating around in the boat, any kind of something to stir them up. Sometimes you drop it to the bottom, it really does. Just stir them up. And they'll start biting sometimes. Not all the time. Not all the time. Hey, sometimes they will. If it works, sometimes you got to try it. There you go. Oh, you hit it. See that? Stirring them up. Waking them up. That's what we're trying to do anyhow. Keep them going. Keep them going here in Lake Monticello. You got to love it. The old fisherman been having a hard time. Now, he caught a few, but we've been having a hard time. And hopefully today we can change our luck, get it back like it used to be. Catching a lot of these Monticello white perch. Talking about dogs, when I was a kid, this is a true story. Y'all ain't gonna believe it, but it's a true story. I'll tell you right off the bat. When I was a kid, we used to go to Broad River fishing with catfish, like them little catfish I was catching. We'd catch them every Wednesday. We'd go to Broad River, and it was an old hound dog. It wasn't, no special kind of dog. Cause back then, Daddy wasn't gonna have no dogs in the house, so he was an outside dog. Hey? Back then, we didn't even buy dog food. You feed them scraps off the table, what you're not really supposed to do. But hey, he was a hound dog, and that dog loved me. My goodness, he loved me. His name was Petey, and every Wednesday we go to the river. We take him sometimes and go with us, but for some reason we didn't take him on one Wednesday. And we went, it's 9 miles now. I'm telling you, it's 9 miles to the river. What was it? I got a stick this time, a muscle. It's 9 miles to the river. And, we go to the river. We had a boat and went the same place. The boat was tied to the bank, locked to a tree, and we had to carry our tackle and stuff to the boat, to the river, across the bottom, probably about a quarter of a mile walk just to get to the boat. And we unloaded, we got down there and got in the boat, and was out there, pushed out in the middle, was out there fishing. And I look up on the bank, and there comes my dog all the way from Chapin to Broad River. How he knew how to get there, I do not know. All I know is he either sent it that truck or he'd been there before, and he knew the way to the river. 9 miles, the dog won't come. It was up, we'd been there a couple hours, took him a while to get there. And believe it or not, the dog swam out to the boat, and I could not believe it. After that, we never did leave him back to the house. We took him with us. But hey, that's a true story. That dog knew where we was going and run that far. I mean, had to run. Get there in a couple hours. And Broad River and swim out there to us in the boat. And to this day, it's hard for me to believe that happened, but it did. Just a story about a dog and your best friend. You get dogs that love you, they love you. I'm telling you, they love you. I'm getting bites, but they're not taking. Oh, Lord. Oh, that was catfish. He nailed it. I stuck him and he got off. That was a catfish bite there. I guarantee that was a catfish bite. He stuck it, got off. I guarantee you pulled my jig down. I bet you. Pull my jig down. Might ought to put that doggone gulp shrimp out there and by itself and see if one will take it. Might ought to. A few fish down there, the perch was down there, and then they left. You notice that? They left. The doggone rascal won't stay under. I think we done hammered these perch too much is what's happened. And they done got used to us. They'll let you catch a couple of them, and then they quit. Oh, Lake Monticello, you got to love it. I'll tell you. The Old Fisherman trying to stir these perch up. I know it's something out there. Just got to get them to bite. Get on the boat again. We got to get them going. I see them now. They're just not hitting. I tell you what, they're going to keep on. I'll put some earthworms out there and try that. I will try things different now. They might hit them earthworms. I might have to do that if I can get to it. That's the problem. I got stuff, so many nets in the boat, so many rods in the boat. Getting to it's a problem. We might drop some earthworms down there because I see fish. They bit a little bit and then they quit. Might take them earthworms, just drop them down there and catch them just as fast as you can throw it out. I have seen that happen. When they would not hit a minnow or anything that looked like a minnow, they'd hit earthworms. With them biting and eating all these mussels, they might do that. They might do that. But I might turn on another video with earthworms in a minute and see if we can catch a few like that. But I know that these fish are down there, they just ain't hitting. Tell you what, let's put out that doggone bolting shrimp by itself and see if we can get one to take it. My lines are getting all twisted up. The jigs are not looking right on this. I'm gonna have to redo all my little rig here because I haven't redone it in a long time. And it's all twisted up. Let's try the shrimp by itself and see if that'll make a difference. See if that'll make a difference today. Tell you what, it was so windy yesterday I could not fish anywhere. I finally tucked in behind the bank point over there and caught some little baby catfish for supper tonight. I do love them. I videoed it, but it was slow. That's the problem. It's hard to make a video when fishing slow. But it's been slow. Ever since I come back to the beach, I've caught a few catfish, and one time I caught a few perch. It's been really slow. That's why I haven't had a video every night. I've catch a few. One day I caught a box of fish, but my goodness, I'd catch 1 or 2 or 3, and then they'd quit, and 1 or 2 or 3 would fail. They hit 1 or 2 or 3 and they hit. I'm telling you, these fish are down here. I believe they'll take a doggone, I believe they'll take a doggone worm. But I hate to use earthworm for a perch. That's a nice one right there. That's a nice one. Maybe they want the single gulp shrimp. That might be what they want. 3 rig looked kind of messed up. Tore it in two. Doggone. Tore it in two. I might catch another one, but he got it almost torn in half. I don't know if I can or not. I doubt it. I doubt it. I have to bite it. I might have to put another jig on. I might have to get in there and get me another molten jig. But it's fish down there. It's perch down there. Just got to make them take it. Now my jig's half torn in two. An old fisherman is loving it. He getting a couple bites. It's been so bad, anything's better than nothing at this point. We might be able to put one on tonight, a video. There's fish down there. Hey, they there. I'm telling you, they're there. They ain't hitting this plug now because it's broken too. They don't like it when it don't look right. Now, I'm going to tell you that right now. They just don't like it when it don't look right. At least it's a pretty day today on Lake Monticello. You got to love it. It's a pretty beautiful day. Tell you, I'm going to put me another shrimp on. Get me another shrimp. I can find one. Find one first. Another molten on. Y'all bear with me. Old Fisherman's having a hard time finding shrimp. This one here has got all tore up. They don't want that. Tore up. Alright, now drop it back down and see if we can catch another Monticello white perch. You gotta love it. Hopefully we get on a few more. Some there. Got a good little mess. Caught a few right quick and then boom, they quit. But they all still biting. We just got to keep struggling at it till we find them. And that's what we got to do. On Lake Monticello. Beautiful, beautiful Friday. No wind, just a beautiful day. At least we can fish. Maybe we'll get on something here. Maybe. Just maybe. I know it's some fish down there. Got to pull back up on this hill, kind of pull off of it, and focus on this thing. And we'll get another. We'll get another. We will get another one. See if we can beat on the boat and call something in. Get them going again. Oh, Lake Monticello. This thing drops off, and while I was putting that jig on it, pushed me down. And I think you need to be right up here on top of this ridge today. They got high water. And the plant's back in operation, so probably today sometime they're going to start pulling the water. They run water full in here last night, and they'll start pulling the water back out, and the catfish probably will go biting here after a while, and the other fish too. When they pump it full during the night, and then it sits here for a couple hours, and then this afternoon when the demand gets high, they making more electricity, and then they'll suck the water back out, and they cool in the reactors, and so the water will be moving. And normally when the more water is moving is the better time to fish. It's kind of like the tide. With the fluctuation and the movement of the water makes a difference in the bite of these fish, for sure. So especially the catfish and perch. So they'll probably run some water today, and it probably will fluctuate. And the hotter it gets, the more it's devil's bite. The hotter it gets, the more it fluctuates. No question about that. Because there's more more demand for power, and then they move in the water more. They biting it. I ain't catching it. They there. Fish are there. I promise you they there. They just ain't wanting to bite. Them jokers is funny. And the hotter it gets, the more they like this. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Finally, got another. I mean a jumbo magnum. My goodness. Huh, that's a good one now. That's the kind we're looking for right there. That is the kind we're looking for, people. Drop it back down. See if we can catch another one of them jumbo magnum. Dolly Whopper, Delights, whatever you want to call them. You just got to love them. I do. I love catching them nice perch. I love catching them 2 or 3 at a time. All right, we got it on the bottom. Now we're just going to reel it up, see if we want to crush it. There you go. Boy, he crushed it. Starting that reeling up thing again. Hey, we got a sunshine. They ain't skylighted. So starting that reeling it up. When he gets up about 8 foot, want to crush it. All right, get it to the bottom. Reel it up. See what happens. Stir him up. He hit it. He hit it. Doggone, he hit it. Them rascals, they're there. They just don't want to bite. Is what it is. They there. There's no doubt. When I start pulling around and pulling it up like that and missing them, I see fish everywhere. Hitting it again. They hitting it. They ain't taking it. I guarantee you I can throw earthworms out there and catch them. I bet you. I'll bet you when I get through with this video, they go nuts. I'm going to throw earthworms out there and see if I can't catch them. That's a good one too. There's some good ones in here. There's some good ones in here. I'm telling you. There's some good ones. That's a nice one. Nothing wrong with that perch. Hey, we'll catch them like that all day long. See you on that. We'll catch them like that all day long. Let's get it back down there. Lake Monticello, you got to love it. The old fisherman getting wired up. Hey, when he gets wired up, there's something fixing to happen. He believes it anyhow. Get them fish stirred up. We get to keep them going. My goodness, I need to throw the 3-rig out, but that sucker's wanting to twist up so bad. But hey, 3-rig, I'll probably catch him a couple of times. Look at that. Hey, got him going. Got him going. Got him going. I'm telling you. The old fisherman catching them. Monticello white perch. One right after another on a single rig. And if we had the 3-rig, we'd probably catch them 3 at a time. I need to throw it out, but I hate to since I got something going. Doggone it. One day I had them going out here and I beat the boat for some reason. Like I run them off that day, beating the boat because they was already going. So I don't know if it's a good idea to beat the boat when you already got them going. Yeah, they down there. They starting to bite now. See, they get stirred up. That's what it takes. They get stirred up. The whole fisherman gonna catch them too, buddy. He gonna catch them. And they getting in a feed now. You can tell they getting in a feed. Uh-oh. Told my doggone jig. These jigs will not last long. My goodness. Maybe I need to put You Got to Love It jig on there. It'll last. I got a couple of them in here. All I got to do is put it on. You Got to Love It. The whole fisherman. Having him a large time on Lake Monticello. We're going to catch a couple more and I'm going to let y'all go and we'll start another video. Hey, but they bite. Hey, they bite. They bite. It's a matter of getting down there and getting them going. Oh, Lord, he about knocked it out of my hand right there. I think he pulled my jig down. Doggone jig's busted. See that? Jig's busted. Man alive. See if I can hook him another way. If I can get a couple more out of him. My goodness. My goodness, people. I didn't catch many out of that jig. That don't look good. It ain't working right. Let's put the You Got to Love It jig down there and see if they'll hit it right quick. Just see if they'll hit it. While we're on film, I'm going to stick this You Got to Love It jig down there. And see. When I know it's fish down there, see if they'll hit it just as good. We're going to find out right now. We're going to find out right now. You Gotta Love It's going down. See what happens. Going down. And Lake Monticello. They might not bite it. We'll find out. I'll tell you that. We're going to give it a try. We're going to put it in the game. It's in the ball game right now as we speak. Uh-oh. Didn't take it. That ain't good. That ain't good. Drop back down again. You didn't take it, though. I'm telling you, you didn't take it. You seen how they was biting that doggone other jig. You didn't take it. It's a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Doggone. You Gotta Love It jig ain't doing it. Unless they just left. I was right on them, too. I was on them. That ain't good. Tell me I'm about to dig the molten gut shrimp back out. Man, I ain't believing that. Because I don't see them like I did. They might have left while I was putting that on. They'll do that. They sure ain't hitting it. Y'all seen I was catching one about every time I dropped it down until then. Oh, there was a bump. There was a bump. There was a bump. Maybe I just got to stir them up again. There was a bump. Tell you, this is a white color when I got on. Maybe they want that doggone molten color. Molten had a little darkness in them. Huh. Hey, that's something. That's something. I got some Gup Alive new pennies in there. Maybe I'll pull one of them out. Ain't taking it. Hey, they ain't taking it. You got to love it. We're going to have to change it. We're going to have to get another molten. We're going to have to get another molten color. Gee, I got another one right here. Hey, that's what they want. That's what we'll give them. I got a couple of them. For sure. I sure didn't get a bite on the regular You Got to Love It jig. It's white. That's the only difference. A little bit bigger, but it sure looks the same. It's all right. They don't want it, we'll give them what they want, buddy. We'll try. I'll tell you that. We'll try. All right, there it is. Y'all want it, here it is. I'm gonna put it out there for you. We'll see. They liable had just quit because when I put the other jig on, they flared up and he caught a few and then they settled back down. And that's what happens with these doggone fish. It's like instantly they can go from biting to not biting. I ain't never seen it like it. Instantly, biting to not biting. They is, see that? They want the molten color. Doggone. We're not hitting my You Got to Love It jig. They want that molten color. Gup shrimp is what the world they want. Now, I'm telling you, you just seen it. You just seen it in action. Them some funny fish, buddy. I mean, funny fish. You can't figure them out. From one day to the next, they'll bite different colors. And if you think the colors don't make a difference, in this case, it could be the scent. I don't think so, though. I think it's the color. I think it's the color. They ain't want white. No. Maybe they bite too many of them white. Look at that. Hit it again. Every time you drop it down, one hit it. Maybe they bite too much of them white mussels. the lavas or the yolks of their muscles are white looking. They don't want that no more. They hit this, I can tell you that. They hitting it, but they ain't really hitting it good enough to catch. And they want it just reeling up. They don't want it yo-yoing it. They want it just reeling up off the bottom is what they want. And that's the way they want it. That time I didn't get nothing. Lake Monticello, the Old Fisherman, he's gonna have to let you go. I'm gonna catch one more and let you go. We're gonna start another video. I know it's getting long. But hey, we catching a couple perch. That's all I can say. We catching a couple perch today on Lake Monticello. There was another dog. Go biting it. They biting it. They biting it. I'm gonna start another video with some worms. I want to see if they hit worms down. I believe they will. I believe they will. They hitting this, but they ain't taking it. I believe they'll take worms on a light rod. I believe you can catch them. That's what I think. This fish is there. Just a matter of getting them suckers to bite. What's the matter? I can go to pull it up and I can see them following it up. They ain't taking it now. They come up and hit it every time. Every time. It's not taking it. I'm gonna catch one more, doggone it, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Hope I am. I'm guaranteed of nothing. Check my shrimp. Some must be pulled down. He's looking right. Drop her back down. 34 foot of water. Doggone it. They hit it every time. They run up, they grab it, won't take it. See, they're just not hungry. They're taking that as a reaction bite. They see it swimming away and they can't stand it. They run up and nibble at it. What it is, they run up and nibble at it. Every time. Every time. Hey, every time. You know, one time I was doing this once before. I remember back. And I put the 3 rig out there, done it, was catching with the 3 rig, but they wouldn't hit the single rig. Hey, they down. I don't know if they're just babies, they got to be pretty good size. The ones I've caught's been nice. No, it ain't all little ones. Hey, finally. Hey, but we're catching a few. Lake Monticello. I'm gonna let y'all go in and start another video. You got to love it, Old Fisherman. We got us a good mess in there. Hey, you got to love it, Old Fisherman. Back with you again, Lake Monticello. We'll see you.